guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my Sephora savings event recommendations. And thank you, Sephora, for sponsoring today's video. Guys, the Sephora savings event is finally here and it's happening now for beauty insiders. So now's the time to try new products, stock up on your faves, and shop for gifts for friends and family. If you're not a beauty insider, sign up is free and I'm going to leave the link down in my description box. Use code EVERYTHING to shop online and in store. Sephora collection will be 30% off for all tiers from October 31st through November 10th. Rouge members will save 20% off from October 31st through November 10th. VIBs will save 15% off November 4th through November 10th. And insiders will save 10% off November 4th through November 10th. I'll also leave a link in my description box for you to check out Sephora's buy online and pick up in store, and also their same-day delivery options. So if you want to see my recommendations, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, you guys, so let me just put out this disclaimer. Every year when I do these videos, I literally want to show you every single thing that's in my beauty room from Sephora because I want to recommend everything to you. So what I decided to do was just keep it down to my tried and true, can't live without, my favorite products, non-negotiables. Okay, so that way we'll keep the video not as long as it would have been because I literally, like I said, want to show y'all everything. So let's start with Sephora collection because Sephora collection is 30% off for all 3 tiers. Okay, so for me, that's literally the best deal because I love Sephora collection products, and 30% off, I mean, I'm trying to figure out if y'all could beat that with a stick. You can't. Okay, so let's get into the first item. First of all, if y'all watch all my recommendations videos, you're gonna see all these products repeated like every single year because when I say tried and true, when I say cannot live without, when I say non-negotiables, I'm dead serious. So here we have the Sephora cotton pads. Y'all know I love these. These are going to be 30% off, okay, for all tiers. 30% off. So what I suggest you do is shop Sephora collection first because I feel like these are the best deals and they might go fast. So these cotton rounds, guys, first of all, the size of them, they're humongous. So they're covering a lot of area on your face. You can use one round on both sides. Look at the size of it, guys. It is so big and it's not cottony. Even though it's cotton, when I say it's not cottony, it doesn't leave cotton residue on your skin. I've had pads in the past that have left cotton residue on my skin and I despise that. These are perfection. I don't know what kind of sorcery they're doing over there at Sephora collection, but these rounds have been my tried and true ride or die for years, and I am never, ever going back. These right here are everything. Next, we have Sephora's deep cleaning brush and sponge shampoo. You guys, every year I rack up. I get 3 and 4 bottles of these because I only buy them at 30% off. So definitely get this if you're into cleaning and cleansing your tools because you should be. This right here, you guys, is going to get all the makeup stains, all the gunk, all the colorful eyeshadows, all the stubborn foundation stains. This is going to remove everything. It gets super sudsy. And 30% off, I mean, you can't beat that. Next up, we have the Daily Brush Cleanser Spray. This is the mini size. This also comes in a larger size, but I prefer the mini because it just sits in my drawer at my vanity. So I don't have to worry about a big bottle taking up too much space. You guys, when I tell you, when you spray this onto your brushes, you literally see the product just melting away. And then you take your brush on a paper towel. It is disappearing in front of your eyes like a magic trick. I love this. I'm definitely going to pick up 2 more bottles of this because I love to have one for travel. And like I said, I just love sitting it in my drawer at my vanity. I discovered this Sephora brow gel sometime earlier this year. And when I tell you, I love this. I'm never looking back. Your brows will not move. They don't even think about moving. They're not moving until you remove your makeup. Your brows are standing at attention. Whichever way you brush them, they are going to stay that way. It's a clear gel formula. One side is a brush, the other side is flat. So you're just simply brushing up your brows. And when I tell you, they do not move. I am obsessed. And 30% off, I fear I'm going to buy them all out. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. There's a lot of Sephora collection on this list because I love Sephora collection. So the next thing is a makeup brush. If you guys know me, you know I am obsessed with makeup brushes, and I feel like at this point I'm like a connoisseur of makeup brushes, especially foundation brushes. So Sephora collection recently came out with this number 40 brush. I love this because it's dense and it's angled. Do you see the angle on here? So for me, it just gets underneath the eyes so easily. If you wanted to use it to buff out your concealer, you can, because it just goes in the corner under your eye. It fits under your eye perfectly. You can use it all over your face to buff out your foundation. It's going to give you a flawless airbrush finish. Y'all, when I tell you I am a brush connoisseur, please believe it, please. And the number 40 brush is one of my new favorites, and it's going to be 30% off. Next is the Sephora Powder Puff. What makes this one so different? You guys, you have to try it to see. You will be a believer. So every year I have to get this. This is a brand new one. I haven't opened this one yet because honestly, you can get a couple because you can just wash them, and once they're dry, they're gonna come right back to new. Like the velvet is still super soft. Nothing is hard or out of place. Like it is just perfection. So the Sephora Powder Puff, I'm definitely going to pick up some more of these as well. Okay, so the last Sephora collection products that I want to mention are these cream lip stains. You guys, I've been talking about these lip stains forever, and I will continue to talk about them. They are amazing. First of all, I used one today. The one that I used today is the color 76. I wanted to add a little gloss to my lips, so that's why it's a little glossy. I added the Lawless Forget the Filler George color on top. But you guys, this right here is perfection for an evening out, if you're going to dinner, if you're going to get drinks, because these are transfer proof. They're so comfortable on the lips. They don't move. They're not gonna budge. You can wear a super bright color. You don't have to worry about it getting on your teeth. These are game changing, okay? Trust me when I tell you, I never want to be out of these in my collection. They have tons, when I say tons of colors, so there's a color there for everyone. So like I said, they're smooth, they're creamy, they're matte, they're transfer proof, and I am obsessed with them. So the Sephora cream lip stains. Okay, so when it comes to skincare, I can literally be here for 2 hours sharing my favorites with you guys. But I just narrowed it down to this one product. This is a tried and true ride or die. I always have this in my arsenal. This is by Tatcha, and this is the Dewy Skin Cream. I've had, how many bottles of this have I had in my lifetime? Maybe 20. Like honestly guys, this right here is a ride or die. When you see this, you see me, okay? This is my girl. This is my savior in the winter. This is my glowy product in the summer. I use it all year long. This right here is going to give your skin the moisture that it needs. It makes your skin bouncy and plump. This is going to make you shine and glow. People are going to ask you, what have you done with your skin? What have you done differently? You're glowing. This is my secret weapon. I use it every single day, every single season. I am obsessed. I'm in love. I will forever have this in my collection, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. So from one side, I want to share with you the Powder Melt and also the Until Dawn Setting Spray. So the powder melt, you guys, is perfection for melting the powder on your skin. It makes the powder look like it's one with your skin, so your face doesn't look as matte and powdery. So it definitely gets that powder to just melt and just mesh and be one with your skin. So once your skin is nice and glowy from the powder melt, then you're gonna lock it in with the Until Dawn setting spray. This is a mattifying setting spray, but for me, the reason why my skin doesn't look matte right now, because I'm not a matte girl, I don't like the matte look, is because I use tons of this. So I continue to spray this a lot, and then I use this on top to just lock it in. So that way it's like a little dewy, it's a little matte, but at the end of the day, the makeup is not moving. It is not budging. It is not going anywhere. And my face will literally be sitting for hours. Trust me when I tell you, this right here is a match made in dewy, matte makeup, not going nowhere heaven. So I've shared with you guys that I'm obsessed with these two brushes by Patrick Ta. So we have the nose contour brush and the foundation brush. So let's start with the foundation brush. You guys, I'm obsessed with this brush. I literally feel like I am a painter. I'm Van Gogh or Pablo Picasso. I'm just painting on the foundation onto my face and then buffing it out with this side. I love this. I only use it when I have time because literally this is like an extra step in my foundation routine because I have to paint and then I'm buffing. So when I have a lot of time to do my face, if I'm going to somewhere special or I just feel like being extra with my makeup, I'm using this foundation brush. This is so soft. I mean, it is just everything. It buffs out the product like a dream. And like I said, I'm loving this flat side. So I love this brush. And also the nose contour brush. So with this side, I just use it to contour from my eyebrows all the way down here. And then I use the brush side to just buff it out so the line isn't as sharp. It doesn't look like a line. It just looks like a shadow. So I love this brush so much. So next up we have my Fenty Beauty setting powder. So I set my under eyes with this before I use my baking powder. So this is the Bright Fix Instant Brightening Blurring Powder. And when I tell you, they told no lies. This is so accurate. And the color peach, that's what this is. Y'all, this color, okay, don't mind it because I use this, okay? That's why it looks like this. But this peach color is everything for my skin tone. So if you're around my complexion, trust me, this peach is going to give you a little brightening. It's blurring. It's going to give you a little highlighting effect, but it's not too bright, but it's also not just blending in with your foundation. This color is everything. The formula is everything, and I'm obsessed with it. They have other shades. I want to say there's about 4 to 5 shades in the range, so you'll definitely find something for you. But for me, it's all about the peach. So after I've set my under eyes with the Fenty blurring powder, then I'm going to bake with my HUDA beauty powders. These powders have me in a chokehold. Every single one of them. But the ones that I want to feature today are the newer ones. This is the Cherry Peach. It's the Easy Bake Duo. And I also have the Pink Pumpkin. So today I'm wearing the Pink Pumpkin, but I've worn the Cherry Peach many times. This just gives me a little more brightening effect, but the Pink Pumpkin, it still brightens, but it kind of gives me a little bit more correcting with a slight brightening effect, where this one doesn't really correct on my skin, but it gives me a brightening effect. And I'm obsessed with both of them, okay? So initially I thought I was only gonna get one, but after having the one, I was like, you know what? I can literally utilize 2 of them. So y'all, I had to get 2. I hope and pray they come out with travel sizes of these because I wanna travel with the little mini ones because they are so cute, and I always wanna have both of them. Like, I shouldn't have to choose between the pink and the peach. I want the pink and the peach always. So these HUDA beauty powders are everything. So in the beginning of the video, I gave the disclaimer that everything that I'm gonna mention in today's video are tried and true, ride or die non-negotiables. Here we have my Easy Blur Foundation by HUDA Beauty. You guys, this foundation is in my top 5 for life foundations, okay? It's something about this foundation that I cannot stop using it. I keep going to it. The finish of it is not matte, but it's not glowy. It's that perfect skin-like finish. The coverage is perfection. You can build it up to very high coverage, but from the first layer, you're definitely going to get coverage to even out your whole entire complexion. And it doesn't break up. It does not go anywhere. I can be sweating. I can be in the hot heat in Dubai. I can be in the cold winter of New Jersey. This foundation looks perfection in every single season, every weather. I mean, I just love it. And to travel with it, it's plastic, it's not glass, it's not leaking. You guys, this is everything when I tell you. So I have to mix my colors. I have Cocoa 510R and Hot Fudge 550R. So these colors together, you guys, together, they are a force to be reckoned with. I love this so much. And I'm not usually one that likes to buy 2 foundations because it gets expensive. But the way that these colors mesh and blend on my skin, like I said, I feel like I'm Picasso. And then with my Patrick Ta brush, I'm just painting and just creating art on my face. I love, love, love this. So when YSL released these blushes sometime last year, I was obsessed. I have 5 colors now in my collection. And when I say obsessed, I'm so obsessed that I haven't purchased another blush since. So that says a whole lot. And honestly, I haven't even used another blush. And I have a collection of tons of blushes, you guys. But these blushes are just everything to me. First of all, the packaging is super cute. Can we talk about the packaging? The packaging is just so gorgeous. And then the colors, you guys, these are so pigmented. You would not even believe that they would be so pigmented. I have to have a light hand. This one is my favorite. I have 5 of them, but the one that's number 37 is my favorite because it just gives me that flush of color. I just look like I went outside in the cold. So it just gives me like just a slight bit of a rosy cheek. But it's not even rosy, it's more like a terracotta kind of color. But I can dip my brush in this one and it just like, you know, meshes into my skin. I don't really have to have such of a light hand. It's still super pigmented, but it's just the color just matches my skin tone the best out of all of them. But they all look flawless, they all look amazing. But like I said, if I just want a natural looking blush and I'm not trying to have a viral blush moment, then this is the one I'm reaching for. These make amazing gifts. If you get this for one of your friends or your family members, they are going to love it. The packaging is so cute. They don't have to be a makeup girly because, I mean, most people wear blush. So getting them one of these blushes, trust me when I tell you, it is everything. So these YSL blushes have my whole heart. So the weather in New Jersey is starting to get a little bit more chilly. It's starting to feel like fall. It's 60s and late 50s now. So for me, it is gourmand season, okay? I want to smell like a snack. I want to smell edible. And the base of all of my fragrance routines that give me that yummy, smelling like a snack vibe is this caramel body cream by Fenty. You guys, they have us smelling like caramel. If you love sweet caramel gourmand scents, you need this. You guys, it has no shimmer whatsoever. This is just a beautiful, rich cream. I mean, I have to touch it. Listen, y'all, it feels so good. Oh my goodness. The scent is amazing. It just melts right into the skin. First of all, this is a whipped oil. So it is going to melt into your skin in no time. You don't have to keep rubbing. It's not going to leave that white cream on your skin. It is perfection. And the scent is so amazing. It is prominent, okay? So if you're somebody that doesn't like scented products, then you might not want this. But if you want to smell the caramel, this right here is your girl. It smells so good. It feels so luxurious. It melts into the skin and I'm obsessed. So finally, let me share with you some of my favorite fragrances from Sephora that give me that fall vibe. So let's start with my latest acquisition and my latest obsession. This is Angel Share on the Rocks. When I tell you, y'all, it smells so good. Okay, so it smells like Angel Share, okay? It smells like the original Angel Share, but that ginger and that grapefruit and those citrus notes that's in this fragrance just make it smell so divine. It's still decadent, it's still yummy, it's still very rich, but the citrus notes just add, I mean, it just adds what it needed to add. And I didn't know it needed it because Angel Share is literally one of my favorite fragrances. I wear that fragrance every fall season. It's my favorite go-to Thanksgiving fragrance. But this one right here, I fear I love this more. I love this more. You guys, it is so good. If you're someone that smelled the original Angel Share and it really wasn't your vibe because it smells like a baked apple pie, like a cinnamon boozy apple pie, this still smells like that, but it's a little bit more toned down because of those citruses, because of the ginger, because of the grapefruit. It is amazing. It lasts forever on the skin. It is not a skin scent, okay? It's still a very powerful fragrance. You're gonna leave a beautiful scent trail. People are going to smell you. It is giving you all the fall vibes, but like I said, that citrus, it is doing what it needs to do, and I'm obsessed. So Angel Share on the Rocks, y'all need this. So this next yummy gourmand is definitely giving a lemon cake vibe. It is by Dolce&Gabbana, and this is the original Devotion. So this is like your lemon cream pie, your lemon meringue with a little caramel, and layered with that Fenty body cream, the caramel one. Y'all, ain't nobody gonna be smelling better than you. Trust me when I tell you, this is perfect for this time of the year, but you can also wear this in the spring, summer. I've worn this in the spring and summer. This has a lemon note, so the lemon is definitely cutting through all that sweetness, although this is still a very sweet fragrance. I mean, it is everything. And as you can see from the dent, your girl loves this, okay? I love me a good, sweet, decadent lemon gourmand, and Devotion has me in a chokehold. Next up, by the 7 Virtues, we have a new one. This is Buttercream Haze. You guys, this is Buttercream Gourmand done in a very sophisticated way. It doesn't smell exactly edible, but it has some edible qualities to it, but it still smells like perfume. It dries down kind of florally and still sweet on my skin, but I don't want to bite myself. But it is so delicious in a very sophisticated way, if that makes any sense. So when you see this bottle and you see the cake and you see the buttercream, you're thinking that you're literally gonna smell like something that's edible. I feel like the tonka bean note in this fragrance is giving it that sophisticated vibe. It's giving it that perfume vibe. So although it's sweet and it's kind of giving you a gourmand-esque type of fragrance, but it still smells like perfume. So if you're like me and you love your sweet gourmand fragrances, but you still want it to smell like perfume, then try this one out. Buttercream Haze by the 7 Virtues. So the last fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is by KAYALI, and this is Yum Bougie Marshmallow. The way the marshmallows have had me in a chokehold as of late. Give me all the marshmallows. This is not a new release, guys. This was released, I think, sometime last year. But the way I'm obsessed and I cannot stop wearing it, I can't stop layering with it. It smells so good. This fragrance is almost finished. I'm literally maybe 2 wears, if that. But it is so good. It's sweet. It smells like fluffy marshmallows. Let me tell y'all the notes. So this features freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. Basically, it's giving you one of those bougie milkshakes that have all the trimmings. It's a strawberry flavored milkshake. It has tons and tons of marshmallows. It's sweet, it's creamy, it's milky, it's a little lactonic. It lasts on the skin. You can layer it with other fragrances. I'm obsessed. And if you can't get enough marshmallows, then you need this. Yum Bougie Marshmallow by KAYALI. All right, guys, we've made it to the end of the video. If you're a beauty insider, leave it in the comments below and let me know, what do you plan on picking up from this year's Sephora savings event? You guys like my recommendations, but I like y'all's recommendations too. And if you're not yet a beauty insider, don't forget the link will be in the description box along with everything that we've spoken about in today's video, and the sign up is free. Thank you again, Sephora, for sponsoring today's video. I truly appreciate it. So remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.